Hello everyone, I'm Krasi and I will be looking at the week starting on 11th of January. We'll be looking at each of the 7 days of the week. What is happening in general on the sky? The situation is a bit tense and a bit disharmonious, and this is due to Mars, who is now in sidereal Aries, with stationary Uranus in Aries, and both of them are forming a square disharmonious aspect to Jupiter, Mercury, and Saturn. In the meantime, as we speak, Saturn is already invisible and Jupiter will be invisible just in about 2-3 days. And this is valid for the whole Earth. Invisible planets means that they're too near the sun and we practically cannot see them from our perspective. They're not gone, they haven't disappeared, but we, from our perspective, cannot see them, which means that their nature is changing, that the typical energies which we experience are changing. They are like absent, or they, in the case of Jupiter, this is of course not good because we're lacking his blessing. He's the one who is softening the energies of the very powerful presence of Saturn in Capricorn. So we have this situation on the sky, and you see how this results in a total censorship, because Mercury is being squared by Saturn and by Mars and Uranus, and Mercury is conjoined Saturn and Jupiter. So typical situation of suppression of freedom of speech, and this is what we see enormously powerful happening right now. Especially powerful with the disappearance of Mercury. Mercury disappears. It means also becomes invisible just in one day, which will be on Tuesday. And he is already in the phase of disappearance of free speech. Mars is making a square. And we see this, we live this. We are like learning astrology only by seeing what is happening on the sky. It is amazing school. It can be better. So yes, we have this tension on the sky, which in the very moment, the good thing is that Venus is making harmonious aspect to Mars and Uranus from sidereal Sagittarius. But Venus in Sagittarius is very weak because she has no dignities whatsoever. In Sagittarius, she's called peregrine, means weak, no place, no dignity, is also no lack of dignity, just she's peregrine. But still, it's a trine, which means with uplifting our vibrations, with the law of love, applying universal love, we will be happy even in this situation, because we're learning even astrology every day. This is what is happening right now. I was thinking these days is the best astrological school that one can ever even hope for. So this is basically what is going to happen in the week. Also, let me tell you, we will have now the completion of the lunar month. So the lunar month is finishing with Monday. And then on Monday evening, we will not be able to see for 3 days the lunar crescent. And this is the moon becomes invisible. The lunar god descends into the nether world. And this is Tuesday, Wednesday. So during these days, we need to stay away from trouble. Nothing very positive can be reached. If you need to do medical interventions, avoid. If you need to do negotiations, avoid. Important initiatives, really avoid. This is important. So Monday is the last lunar crescent, because and then in the evening of Monday you won't see the moon anymore. The last lunar crescent of a very weak moon, but also very esoteric. This is about Monday, when we have the 26th lunar day, and actually 11th of January, and it is actually day very appropriate for healing those who are doctors, those who are medical practitioners, those who are holistic medics, people who deal with a poison, but in a positive way, like chemists or people who are engaged into natural sciences. This would be very beneficial for them. It can enhance people's intuition as well. So it's also a timing for knowledge, studying, sharing your knowledge. It's about Monday, the day of the moon. During this day, if you decide to welcome the sun, imagine the color blue or white, light green, and the gems, like having such shower, and the right gemstone for you would be a pearl. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful choice. Or moonstone, another very beautiful pure lunar stone, or larimar, or turquoise if proper and natural and not fake. And then on Tuesday, which would be 11th of January, 27th lunar day, the moon is already hidden. You won't see on the Monday evening already. You won't be able to see the lunar crescent. Finished. The month is finished. So this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3 days of lunar invisibility. This is up until 14th of January, Thursday. 3 days. 3 days of a lot of spiritual work, work for ourselves, intrinsic, work for, work that is not, shouldn't be related to any important heavy duties and activities, because they won't bring you results. Also, this is including Thursday. Of course, if on Tuesday you welcome the sun, it's a day of Mars. Imagine red, wear garnet, wear red coral, imagine shower of red, meditate, imagine red. On Wednesday, if you welcome the sun, later imagine the color light yellow. It's day of Mercury for knowledge. Then on Thursday, it would be already, it would be Jupiter, imagine color yellow. The stone would be citrine or yellow sapphire. I advise you to welcome the sun every morning. It's just beautiful and gives you positive energies, good health, and connection with the Creator. And then the first lunar crescent appears for the first time. Appears for the first time on Friday, and this is happening in conjunction with Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn, and this is happening in Capricorn. We will be having the impact of the Capricornian energies, Saturn, because the first lunar appearance is in the 20 degrees of sidereal Capricorn, where you're having the Dolphin constellation. It is about abroad, it is about overseas, it is about worldwide communication with people. So this is about the moon appearing in Capricorn. The energies of the next month will also be under the Capricorn, under Saturn restrictions. Not visible because Saturn is invisible. But this is about Friday, 15th of January, first lunar day in Capricorn. The moon is weak there, but she's with Mercury. She's with invisible Jupiter and Saturn. And such moon is a lot about structuring ourselves, our thoughts, our work. It is like the motto of the coming month will be this: structuring our businesses, our work, our activities, our knowledge, structuring ourselves, in introducing maybe regime or introducing time into our everyday duties. This will be very, very useful and will make us happily survive, not even survive, it's not a good word, but happily go through the month if we maintain this Saturn energies. And this is about Friday. Friday in the evening, you will be able to see the moon in the literally, you look at the sky, and if you manage to distinguish the constellation of Capricorn, you will see the moon there. The first tiny, thin lunar crescent. So, And yes, squared by Mars, the month will be disharmonious, but we will manage to maintain harmony through self-discipline, a lot of spiritual work, a lot of knowledge, and time, introducing time into our everyday lives. So this is one thing. This is about Friday. When you welcome the sun on Friday in the morning, this is day of Venus. Imagine white or pink colors, which are like around you, creating a rainbow around yourselves. And this is on this day, on Friday, what you can do is see, even if this is a waxing moon, which usually promises fresh new beginnings. It is a fresh new beginnings, but for organization, organizing our thoughts and all this that I just explained you. So this is how I see this Friday. Of course, it's ruled by Venus. For beauty procedures, the day is not appropriate because Capricorn is not a very beauty-related sign. Medical interventions too, not really appropriate. And then you have Saturday, which is 16th of January, second lunar day. And then the moon is appearing in Aquarius, very spiritual place in the vicinity of formal health. Day for spiritual work. Finding our spiritual place, if you want, finding ourselves. The whole era is about that. It is studying, sharing your knowledge with ours. Again, very, very Saturn in energies, moon in Aquarius. So this would say, if you welcome the sun, imagine the color dark blue or just dark colors, and the gemstone would be the blue sapphire or dark amethyst. But still, again, another day of knowledge, sharing your knowledge, enhancing your intuition. You may travel on this day. You may, new beginnings. What to tell you? Again, weak Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, invisible, weak for business. We will not be able to make really good incomes during this day, which is valid also for the Sunday, 17th of January, third lunar day. The moon is approaching very sacred degrees, but sacred for spiritual work. Again, great, you can travel. It's even very benevolent to travel, to visit nature, to write, to enjoy spiritual work, not really for new beginnings which need to result in financial profit, because such is the sky now. Even if we hope so much, well, we're saying a new lunar month, new beginning, well, yes, but mainly for structure and spiritual activity, structuring our thoughts, finding our right place in this era of awakening. So this is also the Sunday, 17th of January. And so will be the whole month, the new lunar month, which starts, as you see, not really in harmony with the contemporary calendar, but the lunar months seem to be more important. So enjoy the week, look at the week more as working on ourselves, structuring our work, structuring our thoughts, not so much for financial results. We may not reach them during this particular week and even month. Better times are coming in the spring, you will see, and be happy. Happiness is what we create. We cannot expect someone else to bring it for us. And the higher you vibrate, the less you can be affected and afflicted by fears and dark influences. It's really up to you. So be happy and see you soon.